your host. See what we can talk about today. See if anybody wants to join in. Meanwhile, I'm going to take a couple of tokes. See, there's not a whole lot I can do until I get my eye surgery done. So that's why you see me sit around a lot, just, doing the boring videos right now. After my eye surgery in a couple of weeks, and then a couple of weeks of healing, hopefully I'll be going back out to different events and whatnot, and seeing different people headed to DC and back. That would be cool. What's up, Mr. Frankie? How are you today, sir? I finally got my hot water heater all fixed and plumbed in and everything today. Yeehaw! Hey, Mr. Sean, how you doing? That's cool to see a couple of real good friends in here already. Pueblo. Yeah, it gets hot enough. It gets hot enough. Well, I'm glad you're doing better. A lot of people across the nation's been getting sick. Me, I'm just praying to not get sick for a couple more weeks if I have to get sick. If I have to get sick, I want it to be after the surgery, not before. I get sick before, then they ain't going to do it. Yeah. Ugh. Whoa, but I was happy to finally, and $30 later, whew, that was another $30 I wasn't expecting. But I had to get some new fittings and stuff to make everything work. I mean, I had to. When you have to, you have to. Wow. Well, at least you're getting over it. There's a lot of people said it's super, super, super bad this year. Me, I hope it's like winter. It kind of goes around me this year. We've been lucky. I think we've had one cold day this whole year. And that was just until the sun come up. Got any life advice? Yeah, life advice. Yeah, put Jesus in your heart and serve the man above, and everything's great, man. Everything's great. That's when your life turns around. That's my only life advice right there. Is put a little bit of Jesus in your life. It'll change everything. That's the best life experience I can give you. Yeah, that's all I used to use was a Dayquil or NyQuil. Yeah, I'm on the outside of the wall. Everything's all messed up, or I'd show you. I'll show you tomorrow or the next day. No, I don't go to church every Sunday, but I do celebrate Sabbath on Saturday like you're supposed to. The Pope changed it to Sunday. The real Sabbath is on a Saturday, but, there's people that's going to argue that we're on a spinning ball when I know we're on a flat plane. So, yeah. But to each their own. Like, okay, one of my trolls, one of the worst trolls in the world, he's an ordained minister. What, ordained to Satan or what? Because I tells you right there in the commandments of the Lord I serve, that thou shalt not bear false witness. But that's all this guy does. But yet he's an ordained minister. I won't have nothing to do with them. Especially nowadays, you can't trust anybody. I mean, now I grew up back in the day when acid and crank and all that, and I did my share back then. But when I got older and wiser and learned, nah, unless God himself makes it, not man, I don't want nothing to do with it. And that's why I stick to cannabis only. I don't smoke tobacco no more. I don't drink alcohol no more. I smoke cannabis, and if I need something stronger, I go find a mushroom. Well, thank you. I like being grandpa. I got 6 grandkids. 1 daughter, 6 grandkids. But yeah, I do my church on Saturday like it's supposed to be. You know, I don't know. I doubt people are going to go to hell for making Sunday their Sabbath, because a lot of people are fooled and don't know the truth. But that's why the Bible tells us to study his word and stuff so we find out the truth. Right? If you don't study and listen to it, because I mean, I didn't know it for many a year. I always thought Sunday was a Sabbath day. But I believe them preachers in that church, they want that money from you on Sundays and stuff. And I used to believe everything they said until I started to open my eyes and realizing most of it's lies. But here's what this is about. I don't sell, well, I do have weed, but not for seller. And that's when I'm on the road, but you know, yeah. But you can go to 420gym.com anytime you like and sign the petition. Or you simply screenshot that there. Now I repainted the RV this year. Have a nice new clean, because when I get back, it's going to have signatures like that all over it by the time I go to a DC and back this year. So I wanted to have a new fresh paint job. It used to be known as the Cannabus, Cannabus. Oh, hey, looky there. There's Curly. This is Leilu's boyfriend with his haircut. Look at you. Look at you, Curly. Oh, you're so pretty. Yes, you are.
He heard you coming. He was looking.
It's kind of like her. Every time she hears you, she comes out. Hi, Curly. Oh, you're a pretty guy. You're a pretty guy. You're going to make pretty puppies. Oh, yeah. Uh-oh, there's your girl.
She hears you.
She hears you. And he knows where to look, too.
Yeah, he does.
Normally, he dances around when you scratch his butt. He'll dance around for you.
Good. Hi, Curly. He's busy.
Oh, Curly's fine. I do have a couple of my Facebook friends on here today.
Oh, all right.
And I get people from all over the world on YouTube. Russia, you name it. It's cool. I like it.
I bet you do.
I like that part. No one belongs in prison for weed. You want to stay posted. Huh, there you go. Thank you. Anyhow, that's the petition. Nobody belongs in jail for weed. That's a petition to help put a stop to elder abuse. That's how you can find me on Facebook. If you'd like to send a present, you can do that. People send a present. I normally put a decal or something on the RV about them. Now it's time to go back in and do a little bit more toking. Hello, how we doing, Dave? What's up, Roger Dodger? Hadn't seen you in a while, Roger Dodger. Move, Jack. Move, Jack. One dog in the way, so I can't come over and sit down. Move, Jack. Thank you, buddy. And there's the other one. Hi, Lilo. That's your boyfriend outside. Yeah, I know. That's your boyfriend outside. He said to tell you hello. He said to tell you hello. Yes, he did. Yeah, he said to tell you hello. Whoa! I had a fan blow down over there. One thing, being in an RV, I've got everything stacked up in the way right now. Whew. So, believe it or not, 30-foot RV and I'm short on space. Ready to buy a trailer and put behind it. But once I get everything put away and cleaned back up, ready to get back on the road, it's not bad. Everything's in cabinets and put away. While I've been parked getting my eye surgery and stuff, I've got everything just strung out all over the place. Yeah. I finally got the back bedroom cleaned up the way I wanted it the other day, and now I got it torn all apart again so I could fix the hot water heater. Roger that, Roger. Roger that. I hear you. I do like all the space I have, and I could utilize it a lot more differently, but I don't. Like, I could put a lot of stuff outside. I have outside storage bins around and stuff, but I got old auto parts that I'll never use and all kinds of shit like that in there. I need to clean all that stuff out because I'll never use that stuff. And then go ahead and restock all my outside cabinets and stuff like that. Living like Sanford. Well, me, I've got that problem of trying to keep a couple cases of water. You know, I'd like to have a dozen cases of water and a few boxes of canned food around, if you know what I mean. And some extra things. You know what I mean? And that takes space and that takes room. Like, the back bedroom's 2 bunks. One bunk underneath of it is full of water, and above it is full of water and canned and boxed goods. And I mean from floor to ceiling down there. And about the time I'd say I don't need that or I'm not going to need it, you're going to need it. What do you mean where I sleep? There's 2 beds in the back. There's 2 beds in the back, and there's a couch here, which the dogs normally use a couch. And then across from me, the table goes down. It makes a bed for 2 there. It's as simple as dropping this table and laying out. Or there's 2 bunks in the back, 1 on each side. That's why I said one side is filled from the floor to the ceiling with the supply. Yeah, I got to thinking, if I was actually to meet someone and whatever, wanted to travel with someone, damn, I don't know if I got much room for them. I'd have to cut down on a bunch of stuff to have room for another person with me. Yes, it's a Winnebago Aladdin, a 1987 Winnebago Aladdin. The last year they come out with all the big windows and stuff. But that's why I went ahead and renamed it the Winnebago. Or the Cannebago, after Winnebago. Oh, you never know. You never know, Frankie. Like I say, if I meet the right person in the world, I wouldn't mind having someone traveling with me, whatever. Work things out, try things out. That's a realm of possibilities in my life. But I got to realize, damn, I'm having trouble in here by myself. I have another person that, I'm going to have to share space. But I think everything would be fine. I got enough space for me and one other. Right on. Whew. My Facebook, I had to, well, I didn't have to. I got rid of it and brought it back. Yeah, it'd be cool. It would be cool because then they could get a lot more content and stuff. And then I wouldn't be trying to hold the phone while I'm talking. It always makes a difference if you got someone else to hold the camera, if you know what I mean. And yeah, it could make the difference of the whole thing having someone with me this year. Yeah. Get the different attention. Can't wait to see the stories. If someone travels with me, can't wait to see the stories the trolls, the liars make up about that person, But yeah, it'd be really, really, really cool. It's not out of the realm of possibilities, you know what I mean? I'll say that. Oh yeah, I'm going to do my shirts. But, with my shirts and having 1,000 a month guaranteed, it's going to be a little bit easier for me, I think. I didn't have that $1,000 a month every month coming in from the government. I'd always work up and get, 3,000 or 3,000, whatever it was, and try and make it from there. So it should be a little bit easier. But we'll see how it goes. But then if I take another person, see, I'm not ready to take on somebody else really and support them. I don't really know Mary's, everything about her or whatnot. But, I know she's not working right now. There's no place around here to work. She does try and make jewelry and hustle and stuff, so, I appreciate that in a person a lot. I don't think we'd have any trouble together getting across country. I really think she'd be an add-on to helping getting across and everything. I really think it'd work out pretty cool. But well, see, that's the whole thing. I really, really, really hate to give my spot up. I really, really, really know. The guy says not to worry about it, that he will have me a space. But I may end up just going ahead and work a deal where I pay like $350. No electric, but the space itself's being covered, like so they don't lose no money. You know what I mean? I may try and work out a deal like that, because I would, because I'm only going to be gone a few months, and I want to come back here. I'd rather throw away that money and know that if anything happened, I can come back here, that it's ready, the space is paid for, whatever. All I got to do, is add electric from that point on. But I don't know. Then again, the good Lord's taking care of me from the very beginning, so why sit here and hold the space from someone else that might could use it and need it? Me go do my thing, and if I end up coming out here, the good Lord will supply me another space. You know what I mean? Roger Dodger, I have no idea. I'd like to be on the road by the end of next month, but I don't see that happening. No pun intended, but I don't see that happening. That just depends on how my surgery goes in a couple of weeks, and if it heals up right, and if I want to go ahead and have my cataracts done now or when I get back off the road. So a lot depends on a couple of weeks from now. We'll know whether it's going to be another month or another 2 months. Last time I went to go plan on a not coast to coast, but it's when I met that idiot, the con father. I left Awesome Possum. I was supposed to go out to Oregon and stuff and go across the north and everything, and come and see Afro Man and go on to DC and meet the Bong Father. Well, I left so late because the engine blowing up and I had to put a new engine in. I didn't have time to go to Oregon. I went straight on up towards Topeka, met Afro Man, went out to Georgia, and kind of went the other way. You never know. I may be out in Washington or Oregon later on in the end of the year. I'm not going to say I am, and I'm not going to say I'm not. Of course, it don't matter. My trolls call me a liar on anything. It don't matter. And it just shows how petty they are. And I hope people pick up on that. Because like yesterday, I said, well, I don't think I'm going to do a Facebook tonight. And I may say that right now. I don't think I'm going to do a Facebook Live tonight. Normally I do one, blah, blah, blah. That's to tell you all I'm normally on Facebook at all. Not that I am or am not really going, hey, go look and see if I am. But I'll say like yesterday, I don't think I'm going to do one tonight. Don't feel. Then all of a sudden somebody can get a hold of me, something come up, whatever. I eat, get a nice bowl, get a good buzz, and feel like doing a live. So, but see, I'm not allowed to change my mind. I'm a liar if I change my mind. So I got to be careful what I say on here, because, yeah, they love proving I'm a liar. But that's the only thing they can call me a liar about. That's your sick way, I guess, of justifying to the Lord. I don't know. Yeah, the con father. The bong father, 1977. Well, he called himself the bong father. Used to be a cool guy. I mean, I drove from Graham, Texas to go meet him and all, and his family, thinking he was such a cool guy. Of course, I didn't know. I mean, I don't care he's married to his cousin. That's none of my business. I would have still went. But had I known that he set a house on fire with a 16-year-old kid inside of it and, went to prison for check fraud and stuff, he wouldn't have been the guy I would have went to go meet. Not my type people. But I didn't know none of that. And in the past, it didn't matter. But when he started all his lies and his bullshit here, it matters because I don't have no record. Everything he says, he makes up about me. You can look it up. You can check it out. He's accused me of child abuse. They've accused me of attempted rape. They've accused me of all kinds of stuff. None of it's true. None of it's true. They bear false witness every day about me. This man is going to introduce me to the Father. They know the truth. And that's all I care about. I try and give these trolls forgiveness. They won't take it. So it is what it is. But he's a con artist. That's all he is. If you go back on my timeline, you can ask Frankie and a few of the others that's in here, Will and Sean. You can ask any one of them. And they will tell you. Watch the whole timeline, friend. He made videos about what a great person I was. Helped get me the engine and all that crap. Because he wanted me to come up there. Everything was fine. Everything was fine. He never said nothing about me abusing my dog or not a damn thing until a month after I'd done gone and left. And he got called out for ripping off Jessica, which she's on my Facebook. She called him out for not giving her the $400 back. She sent him to come see me. He never came to see me at that event, so she wanted her $400 back. And that's why he did all this. And anyone on my can tell you that. That's it. That's it. He ripped her off, and by ripping her off and me saying something about it, boy, he's had a vendetta against me since then. But it's not about the money. It's not. Now he's throwing his soul away. It don't matter how many times I forgive that man. No many times. Till he goes to Jesus and asks for forgiveness for that blood sacrifice, his soul is doomed. Nothing I can do. So, but that's why we nicknamed him the Con Father. Because, Jessica sent him $400 to come out to an event. It was a grill and chill with 420 Jim in Ohio. We was on the Ohio River having steaks and beers and pot and whatever, just a weekend camp out. Come meet 420 Jim, grill and chill. And we all liked Bongfather at that time so much. I mean, he presented himself as such a great guy to everybody in my group and all. We all loved the Bongfather and all that. Every one of us. Until he did that. And you can go look for yourself. Just watch the videos and stuff. Just watch the videos. You can prove it from that time until on. And when Stan Stanley shows up, that's him. Oh, look, there's three messages come in hidden. He must be trying to put something on here. Oh, they hid your messages, Sean. Yeah, he's a sick, twisted enemy. There you go. Yeah, okay. I wondered. Oh, that was a good one. Yeah. The dong mom. Yeah. Well, it is what it is. Don't want. Now he's a con father. He's a con artist. When you're an ordained minister, and I mean, there's different religions. Don't get me wrong, but his religion thinks it's cool to lie and make stories up about people. That's a religion I don't want to be with. That's satanic and all. That's Satanism and whatnot. And, that's cool. If that's what he wants to do and if that's what he is and whatnot, that's him. But to post how you're an ordained minister, marriage is gay or not, whatever, but you want to perform, holy marriages, whether it's gay or not, it don't matter to me, everything in the eyes of the Lord. But if you're going to and try and be that preacher and whatnot, exorcism, his card says he does exorcisms and stuff. Yeah, a regular con artist, man. He got out of prison, he went to work, he hurt something in his back or his leg or something, and he's lived off a disability since, shacked up living with his cousin. The government pays him money every month to sit on his ass and do nothing. Yet he makes t-shirts, rolling trays, and all other kinds of things and sells them in the tobacco liquor store that his wife runs. Yeah. Sits on your ass and talks about all the kind of money he makes and whatnot. Yeah, so it is what it is. Well, Sean, nah, I have to argue on that one. Roger, I don't go nowhere near that guy. I don't go nowhere near him. He's the one that tries to post all over my social media. He's the one that makes all the idiot videos and everything. I don't go nowhere near him. I don't entertain him. I don't talk to him. Yeah. I hope the FBI finally gets off their ass and put him in prison like they should. He's the deranged individual that thinks sending a package on the okay, let's say one of your loved ones. Let's say next week, Roger Dodger. Heaven forbid, but let's say next week, your mom or dad's anniversary of their death. Whether it's murder like my mom or, and I'm a liar. Because a person didn't face charges for murder, he pled it down to manslaughter. My mom wasn't murdered. What the hell is it then? She was killed. She was murdered. But they will even argue that fact. But let's just say your mom or dad died of natural causes and next week's the anniversary, and people know about it because you kind of like me, a public figure and all. No big deal there, right? Until a week before that, you get something like this sent to you in the mail. Now, that's a sick, twisted, should be locked up forever person right there. Hey, what did I say? Ugly hobo? Hey, what's up? What's up? Oh, right now Elon Musk is the guy. Not putting Trump down at all. Trump's doing good, but right now Elon Musk is doing a lot through Trump. I mean, you got to give Elon some credit now. Got to give Elon some credit now. Man, we're liable to get a stimulus check here before long. All this damn money they're saving and whatnot. Hell yeah. Cut the American people a $10,000 stimulus check. Bill China. We found out, they admit that they know for a fact that it was released from that lab in Wuhan, China, Dr. Fauci and all that's been proven already. Why isn't Fauci in prison or on Main Street at noon? I don't know. And why haven't they made the Chinese pay the American people for that? He wants to put tariffs on them and whatnot, raise that tariff up. Well, that's just my personal opinion. But every American citizen, everybody's got Social Security, everybody that was living here them 4 years, they need to get about a $10,000 check. You talk about restarting the economy and all. Oh yeah, worm food for sure, man. No, actually, just what the Constitution says. By word and definition, he should be taken to the nearest tree on Main Street at high noon and hung in front of public. And the body should stay there until the next day so everybody can see and be reminded what we do to people like that. You know, years ago, they used to tar and feather our politicians and stuff. But they've come so untouchable and all now with the rich and their greed, you know. I think we're starting to see a little change in that, maybe, hopefully. Thought I'd come out and do another run around. But Gates and Poochie both should be worm food. I think they should be held down and multiply ejected with the poisons that they created. I think everything that they've ever created, Gates and Poochie, because see, there's other countries that wants Gates for what he did to their countries. I think they should be injected with everything that they've made and have tried on other people. And I mean everything, from their experiments on. Wouldn't that be good? Never happened. But we can have our dreams, right? Well, my friends, I need help. I need to get rid of this and put a nice generator on there. These aren't going to make it this year. These are just junk hanging out here right now. No way I can make it on them. They're worn out. I was thankful enough that they got through to where they did. But, yeah. So keep me in mind, people. If you got a couple dollars here and there you want to throw away to help a venture and whatnot, I could sure use it. Like my one friend Sean on here, he gave me $20 and I put that one cross plus 3 nails equals 4 given up there for him. I got a couple windows, you know, that I can letter up for people or whatever. Put decals on the side. Here next week or so, probably after my eye surgery in a couple weeks, I'm going to start putting a campaign out to, you know, help me get started. I don't mind spending whatever I make. I've always done that over the 11 years I was on the road, so y'all know that. So whatever I make, which if I don't pay for my place while I'm gone is going to be $1,000, right at $1,000. If not, it's going to be right around $600, but still, every month I'd have between $600 and $1,000 I can put in. Whew. But I don't plan on being on more than like 6 months. I want to be back by November, December. Walmart's got one pretty cheap. Wow. Yeah, I haven't seen, you know, I'd really like to go solar. If I could get up to 2,500 and go solar, it'd be so much better. But yeah, anything, Mr. John, will help. And I may not get up enough to go solar, so yeah, anything is much appreciated. You know that. Oh, Jack, laying on my foot. What you doing, bud? Come in and lay down on my foot. What you doing, bud? Can't believe Jack's still around. Don't be barking in his ear like that. You about took my ear off. Oh, you sent me a screenshot? Right on. She's happy. She is just a happy one. What are you doing that? She's the happy one. Oh, goodness sakes, goodness sakes. I had to look and see if I missed any messages. Oh, he's gonna say that anyway. And people know better. People see my dogs every day. Just like Rhonda, remember there in Topeka, she knows that they was lying about me and the dog and whatnot. They keep trying to convince me that she's back with them and in their groups and stuff. That's okay if she is. I haven't heard from her in months, and that's okay if she is, because what's going to happen in Topeka is going to involve her and whatnot, and it wouldn't look very good at all if she was back into it. Because, man, I got hours of conversation and emails. So, can't be flip-flopping back and forth like that. So, like I say, I don't care one way or another. She can be in their group, out of their group, whatever. I've got enough. She came forward, apologized, and I got enough to prove everything about the case in Topeka, Kansas. Of course, I knew to record all the calls and stuff. You know, it's just common sense. She knew I record all my calls. So, maybe she's playing them. I don't believe she's back in there. They've kept trying for months now to make me think Bryson's back in it. But I don't believe that for a second. I don't think Bryson's that stupid. See, they keep telling me nothing's happened, nothing's going on, whatnot, and I've said since the beginning, I'm not really doing nothing until I get my eye done. After I get my eye done, then I'll be able to do some things. But until then, I'm just doing nothing. But you made the comment, Sean, about it's up to Jesus for you. I'm stuck on the one problem that if I want forgiveness, I've got to give forgiveness. So if I want forgiveness from the things that I've done in my past, you know, my cocaine, all that back in the day and all, I've got to give forgiveness. So, yeah, it is kind of up to me to forgive them. Now, that don't mean they're not going to be not punished. They've got to literally ask Jesus for that forgiveness, or yeah, they're going to pay for it then. But, you know, if they come to Jesus and ask for that forgiveness, just like you and me, they're entitled to it. You know what I mean? So, I understand that full circle there of if you want forgiveness, you got to give it. But you can't force people to take forgiveness. And I tell you, one of the biggest things I've learned, I flat pissed off the Bong Father by giving out these little Jesuses. He keeps telling me I'm false idols, false this, false that, whatnot. Yet he's the one that's an ordained minister and lies every day. I don't tell nobody to worship these, that they're idols. This just kind of brings a smile to people's face, and it reminds them of what most people think is Jesus. But we all know Jesus ain't a white guy, you know, whatever. It's just something to remind someone of. But he's pissed that I'm giving these out and stuff. Yeah, oh yeah, he's pissed about that. Because, you know, I'll call him out to his face, whatever, you know. You can only call a liar so many times, you know what I mean? That if we was here man to man, or whatever, I'd tell him to his face, yeah, he's nothing but a liar, and that's all he does, is he lies, bearing the false witness. You know? And if he wants to do that, to lose his soul, man, that's against them. Me, I'm going to tell the truth. I'm going to tell the truth because I don't know when I'm going to leave this planet. I have no idea when I'm going to leave this planet. But I'm going to tell the truth until I do. Because then I don't have to ask the Father every night for repentance that I was lying to people and this, that, and the other, or whatever, you know. Or hope I get a chance to ask for repentance before I all of a sudden, you know, expire. But getting back to the one thing that I learned, that, and this is a good one. A lot of people don't even think about this one. Okay, people like the Bong Father and Scott and Monica and them, the devil ain't messing with them. The demons ain't messing with them. Demons got a home in a couple of them, like the Bong Father, but really, Satan's got no time to mess with them. They're already on that path of going straight to hell. The only way that they're going to come off of that path is to turn around and come to the Father, and the Son, and the Father. Oh, that threw me off. Damn it, that message came and threw me off, and I forgot where I was at. Satan's not using his demons and stuff. The 200 angels here on earth that's running them up and doing all this, whatever, they ain't worried about the Long Father. They ain't worried about money. They ain't worried about none of them, because they already headed on that path. They don't need no encouragement. So, they are after the Christians, the believers, the ones like you and me that believe in the Father. The closer you get to walking in the path of the Lord, the more the demons come after you, man. That's a true story. True story. That's the way I find it. And, you can choose to pay attention to them or not. Me, I pray and ask him keep the demons away and stuff, and just keep reminding myself, the reason that things are getting so hard and whatnot is Satan's trying every trick in the book to get me away from the Heavenly Father. He did a couple years ago with these same trolls, remember? But just like that first time I screwed up, smoked a cigarette, and I had to ask him, no, Lord, I really want to quit, and I haven't touched one since. Same thing here. They tried their best to attack me, my Christianity. I don't care. It tells me right in the Bible that there's going to be people that hate me just because I love Jesus. I serve Yahweh and Yahshua. According to their own Bible, the best I can hope for is to be beheaded. I ain't taking no damn mark of the beast or nothing. And if it makes me a bad person to tell the truth and try and help others in life, well, I'm a bad person. Hi, Jack. But I do know that the closer you get to the Lord, the more the demons come after you. Well, my friends, it's about time for me to feed and walk the doggies. Give them their dinner and take them out for a walk. I appreciate each and every one of y'all, my friends. I try and do a 420 here each day on YouTube. I'd like to build up the channel. Hit the subscribe button, please. It don't cost nothing. Not a penny. But if you subscribe, it helps. If you share the channel, it helps. A thumbs up, a thumbs down, or a comment. It all helps. I appreciate everything. You can find me on Facebook. Type in my name, FOURTWENTYJIM, and you'll find me on Facebook. Undecided whether I'm doing a live on there tonight or not. Join in to find out. Or if you go to my Facebook page, normally by 6:30, I post whether I'm going to do one or not. It just depends. Right now, I'm going to get up and feed the dogs and everything, and I feel cool and I feel great. And yeah, I'll do one. But after I feed the dogs, if I sit down and start smoking some pot, get lazy and think I don't want to do one, well, I won't do one. We'll just have to see. Ain't that right, Jackapoo? Huh, yeah, good buddy, boy. Well, my friends, it's all about peace, love, and cannabis for all. One team, one dream, united we stand, and if we try, we can all get along. My fur babies, Jack and Lulu, love you. I love you. And Jesus loves you. Have a wonderful day. Peace out.